Good morning, my dear students. I am Saparwa Mahira from Mamun University. Now I am going to conduct a lesson from the subject Introduction to the course Romance and Germanic Philology. First of all, I would like to give some extra information about the subject. Okay, what is the aim of this subject? The aim of the introduction to the course Romance and Germanic Philology is to have knowledge on the origin and the history of Romance and Germanic philology, especially languages, the development of languages, and to find out some information, the origin of languages, what is runic writing, and development of languages. Okay. Therefore, this subject is very interesting, useful, not only for the students, but also language learners. And let's turn our new topic. Our first lecture is called Introduction to the course, and now according to this plan I bring the lesson. The first one is language constantly changing, the second one is dialectal differentiation, and the third one is the Indo-European family. I would like to give some extra information. What is the aim of the subject? Especially the aim of the subject is to gain knowledge on the origin of languages. Therefore, genetically, English belongs to the Germanic or Teutonic group of languages, which is one of the 12 groups, branches of the Indo-European language family. And the Indo-European language family consists into two parts. The first one is Proto-language, and the second one is Sprache. Proto-language means unitary language. Sprache means parent language. And Grundsprache means Latin for French, Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, Romanian. Sister language means Latin and Greek. In Old English, sister languages are called Latin and Greek, and daughter language means French of Latin. And then the word, first of all, we should know the meaning of the word philology. What does the word philology mean? The word philology is used to denote two disciplines or aspects of human activity. The first one is the study of human records, establishment of their authenticity and their original form, and determination of their meaning. And the second one is linguistics. What does the word linguistic mean? This word is from Greek and it means love of learning and literature. And then we should know about linguistics. What does the word linguistics mean? Linguistics is a branch of philology which deals with the study of the theoretical and practical problems of language functioning, system, structure, and usage. Okay, what is the system? What is the structure? And what is the usage? What is the difference between three of them? System means the origin of languages from the history, while the structure means the word or the structure of words, the structure of sentences, especially, first of all, we should put subject, then verb, then secondary parts of the speech in the English language. This kind of rule is called structure. Structure plays an important role in the English grammar. And the usage. What is usage? Usage means written and spoken English. It means our writing skill and speaking skill, how to use the language. And the discipline we are presenting you within the hours given for this subject, that is, an introduction to the Romance Germanic philology deals with the problem of working out common features of the Germanic group of languages related to each other by the links of common origin. Geographically, language can be geographically from their features, and geographically language can be two types. The first one is endemic language, the second one is pandemic language. Okay, what is endemic languages? Endemic languages function within the frontiers of one country, while pandemic languages function as a means of communication in two or more countries of the world. Language situation. We should know some knowledge on language situation in order to learn language carefully. What is language situation? Language situation denotes the quantity and functional value of the languages used in certain country or region. It means language situation. Language situations can be three types. The first one is monolingual type, the second one is bilingual, the third one is polylingual. Okay, what is a monolingual situation? Monolingual, another name is monolingual, is unilingual. Language situation is a situation in which one language is used as a means of communication within the borders of a country. It means monolingual or unlingual language situation. The second one is bilingual language situation. Bilingual language policy is such a policy in which two languages are used as a means of communication in a country. There are two of diglossia. Diglossia means from Greek di means two, and glossa. Glossa means language. It means glossary also. Glossary means word, you know. And the second one is bilingualism, proper from Latin bi. Bi means also two, and lingua means also language. Both of them the same one. In diglossia, one of the two languages used in the country is more preferable from the second one, and some privileges are given to that language. In bilingualism, the two languages used in the country have got the equal social status and no privilege is given to any of them. And the third one is called polylanguage. And another name of polylanguage is multilingual. Multilingual language situation, a situation more than two languages are used a means of communication. And we should know about factors of language change. There are two factors of language change. The first one is intralinguistic factors, and the second one is extralinguistic factors. And we should know about, first of all, extralinguistic factors. Extralinguistic factors include three of them. A1, geographical factors, B1, social factors, and the last one means temporal factors. And the next one, intralinguistic factors. Intralinguistic factor can be phonetic changes. What is phonetic changes? Romance Germanic philology deals with the phonetics. You know that phonetics is a branch of linguistics, and in phonetics explains us the sounds. What is vowel letters, what are consonant letters, and others. Phonetic changes include all kinds of changes taking place in the phonetic structure of a language, like consonant and vowel changes, qualitative and quantitative changes, and position and independent changes. And the second one is called spelling changes. Spelling changes include all changes taking place in the writing of words in different varieties of the language, like honor, honor, color, color. You should pay attention. The first one is honor, and the second one is honor, without you, right? And the second one is color also, color, without you. It means spelling changes according to the Romance Germanic philology. And next changes, grammatical changes. What is grammatical changes? Include all changes taking place in the grammatical structure of the language, like using one form instead of another. For example, have got, have. In the street, on the street. It means grammatical change. In this situation, we should use without got. And the next one is lexical changes. What is lexical changes? Lexical changes deal with, belongs to the words. Include all changes taking place in the vocabulary of the language. They are, for example, pay attention, students, widening, narrowing. Widening, what does it mean, widening? And the main word is wide. Wide, it means adjective, and widening, another word, and narrowing also. Narrow, narrow, it means adjective, and new word create for this situation. Metaphorical use, connotative use, and occasionalisms. And the next one is called, the last one also called stylistic changes. Include all changes with the premise of stylistic, that is the use of the word of one style can be used in the other style, thus becoming a stylistically marked form. And we know that stylistic devices pun, metaphor, snigdho, and others aspects. And we should know about scholars or scientists' claims according to the language. And the famous scholar Schleicher proposed a naturalistic explanation of the language development, saying that as the language is a living organism, it has got its birth, its maturity, old age, and decay. It means, okay, let's explain. It has got its birth. Its birth means the origin or the creation of some language. And maturity. Maturity means the development of languages. For the illustration, we should take into account the English language. The English language is developing day by day. It means maturity aspect. And old age and decay, what does it mean? Old age and decay means dead languages. For example, runic language, Sanskrit language, and Latin language. All of them are called old age or decay. And another scholars claim about the language, for example, Ferdinand de Saussure, Hjelmslev, Jacobson, Bloomfield explained the language development from the structuralist point of view, saying that the main internal cause of the language change is the pressure of language system. When the balance of symmetrical structural arrangement is disrupted, it tends to be restored again under the pressure of symmetry. Next turn, English. English belongs to one of the largest and most widespread language groups, which is called the Germanic language group. This group in turn belongs to an even larger group of languages, which is called the group of Indo-European languages. The group of Indo-European languages includes Romance, Celtic, Slavic, Iranian, Indian, as well as Greek, Armenian, and other languages. And we should know about the groups of West Germanic languages. There are two groups of West Germanic languages. The first one is North German or Scandinavian group, and the second one is West Germanic group. And we should know about all Germanic languages, East Germanic, West Germanic, and West Germanic. And we should know about tribes, Vendelai, Pishuni, and the second one is Ingenius, Isvenius, Herminius, and the third one is Hilvenius. All of them are called tribes of Old Germanic tribes. We know about modern Germanic languages are classified into 3 subgroups. The first one is West Germanic group, the second one is East Germanic group, the third one is North Germanic group. And West Germanic group, Gothic, Bargabdin, Vendeli, while East Germanic group consists of English, German, Afrikaans, Netherlandish, Frisian, Yiddish, while North Germanic group, Norwegian, Danish, Swedish, Faroese, Icelandic. All of them are called Scandinavian country language. It's the end of our lecture. See you for the next lesson. Goodbye.